right, gentlemen, pass. Ball it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions, and it's our pleasure to bring you this afternoon's 11th annual Celtic Cup. What we're looking at right here are two teams from the boys under 17 division, and we have got 44 teams here in the Celtic Cup for this weekend for this age group. The two teams we're going to cover this afternoon are the Sacramento United Young Guns, who are wearing the red, white, and gold uniforms, and in the blue uniforms is the Alta Loma Arsenal. We'll tell you a little bit about both clubs. First, we want to mention once again, this is the 11th annual Celtic Cup. This tournament has gotten bigger and bigger each year, and it's just huge this year. 360 teams have entered this year's Celtic Cup, 33 different flights, and we are at a good dry field. Nice, the grass is a little long on this field, but actually it's a nice dry field, and a beautiful afternoon, hardly a cloud in the sky. And we're right at the foot of Mount Baldy here in the Inland Empire of Southern California. We're near the San Bernardino area, and over to our right is the Big Bear Mountains, still covered with snow. And right towards the goal on the left side of your screen is the Mount Baldy, which has got most of the snow melted off of it by now. But we'll get back to the game. Once again, it's the Sacramento United Young Guns versus the Alta Loma Arsenal. Now, we'll tell you a little bit about the Young Guns first. They're led by head coach Alvaro Hernandez. The team manager is Gabriel Vivas. Also, assistant coach Francisco Ramos. And once again, we're going to mention 44 teams came in at U17, and there's 4 different groupings. We'll get into some of that later on. We're just about to get underway. Right now, we're at Almeria Middle School in Fontana, California, which is around the Ontario area, upland area, a little bit inland, about 50 miles inland from Los Angeles, California. And it's a beautiful afternoon, March 23rd, 1996. And once again, this is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. Game just about to get underway. We'll tell you a little bit more now about the Sacramento United Young Guns. As you can see, they're wearing white uniforms with the yellow numbers right now. So they'll be a little tough for us to see out here in the sunshine, but we'll do our best. And we'll tell you a little bit more about the team right now. They are the winners of the Davis Super 16, which took place earlier this year. And they also won the Rouge River Valley Tournament in 1995. They hail from the Sacramento Youth Soccer League, and they are known as a passing and speed team. And we'll give you the lineup for that team right now. They are led by their goalkeeper, Jason Smith, who is from a junior at Christian Brothers High School. There's actually 5 members of this team that are from Christian Brothers High School. In goal right now for the Young Guns, Max Tyler, a junior from Sacramento High School. Ball all the way downfield right now. Arsenal moving it back away from their goal. In the goal for the Arsenal, Jeremy Morales. And Sacramento United gets the ball all the way downfield. Morales comes out of goal, picks that one up easily, still no score. We'll play 2 35-minute halves, and if necessary, we'll go direct to shootouts. There'll be no overtime periods here in the opening rounds of the Celtic Cup. In the championship game from each flight, there will be overtimes and then shootouts if necessary. And here comes the Arsenal. Out of goal comes Tyler. Good play by Tyler. Now nobody in goal. Tyler back into position now.
Come on, P, we need to finish that.
And trouble narrowly avoided right there by Tyler and the Young Guns. Ball down across the midfield line right now.
You fullbacks, just get in there.
And we'll continue to bring you that lineup from the Young Guns if we can. Once again, we mentioned Max Tyler in goal, the junior from Sacramento High School. Number 2 is Ben Crawford, junior from C.K. McClatchy High School. He's a teammate of Mario Perez, who is also from McClatchy High School. They're both juniors. Perez wearing number 5. Number 6, Edgar Ramos, the senior from Elk Grove High School. Number 7, Tony Perez. Tony's going to be playing midfield today. Usually plays at a sweeper. Tony known for his good shooting. Here comes number 16, Peter Oriole, who tried to make a move on goal. Ball goes out. We'll give you a little bit more of that Young Guns lineup right now. Number 8 is Claudio Baron, the senior from Sacramento High School. Number 10, Matt Vanderpool, junior from El Dorado High School. Number 11 is Levi Henson, a junior from Christian Brothers, one of the 5 members of that Christian Brothers club, Christian Brothers High School that's out here on this club. Ball inside. The header by Oriole is past the end line and out, and that'll be Young Guns ball. Number 12 for the Young Guns is Nick Munkus, and Nick probably the fastest member of this Young Guns team. Also hails from Sacramento High School. He's a junior there. Number 13, Jason Jones, a junior from Laguna High School. Number 16, Mike Mays, a junior from Christian Brothers. Number 17, John Mullen, another junior from Christian Brothers. Number 19 is Alejandro Vivas, another junior from Christian Brothers High School. And number 22, Jorge Lopez, junior from Valley High School. On the other side of the ball in the dark blue unis, running over there right now is number 3, Clint Brooks, who's going to handle the throw-in for the Arsenal. Brooks after that ball. The Arsenal led by Coach Steve Lucy, assistant coach Oscar Doherty. Team manager is Pat Bates. Ball thrown inside now. Good throw inside. Headed away by Rodrigo Pardo past the end line, and it'll be Young Guns ball. Team treasurer is Dolores Aberly, and we want to thank team manager Pat Bates and team treasurer Dolores Aberly for all the help they gave us getting prepared for this game. The Arsenal hails from the Coast Soccer League. They won their League Cup this year, which entitles them to play in the Premier League next year, 96-97. That's quite an honor for anybody hailing from the Coast League. They finished second during the season, but won their League Cup. The Arsenal are the 94-95 regional champs for U15. Once again, the Arsenal in dark blue are actually a U16 team playing up 1 year for this weekend. They won the Celtic Cup last weekend for the U16. Now they're trying to win it for U17. Of course, being the 94-95 regional champs for U15, they were also the State Cup champs. They won the U16 Celtic Cup last week by beating New Mexico 3-0. Cross out to number 9, Roger Doherty. Doherty shot blocked and past the end line. Looks like it'll be a corner kick now for Doherty and the Arsenal. Looks like Doherty's going to handle it himself. Looks like it went off of Ben Crawford of the Young Guns. Doherty's kick is up high.
Good effort, Ryan. Right now, Jackie. Okay, we got to get Joaquin. Give him a hand. Keep coming, Joaquin. Roger, go help him. Go on. Well done, Joaquin.
Nice header there by Joaquin Cavarubias.
Roger, get out here. Win it, Ryan.
That was Young Guns number 16, Mike Mays. That gets the ball down across field now, being controlled by Ramos. Doherty steals it away from Ramos. Now down into the corner is Ryan Maneri. And Maneri has the ball stolen away. Good D right there by the Young Guns. Hitting the deck real hard is Rigo Pardo of the Arsenal. Doherty moving across the middle. It looks like Crawford's going to get called for the trip. And that'll bring up a free kick for the Arsenal. Looks like it's Cavarubias that's placing the ball. Maybe he'll handle it. We'll see. Sparks moves into position. Shot too high. And we're still in a scoreless tie here in the early going of the first half. Once again, this is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. In the white uniforms, the Sacramento United Young Guns. And in the blue unis, the Alta Loma Arsenal. Still no score here in the early going of the first half.
Roger, keep an eye, Roger. Okay, Clint, come on.
We'll try to bring you the entire lineup for the Arsenal now. Their goalkeeper, Jeremy Morales. Number 1 is Ryan Maneri. Number 2, Joaquin Covarrubias. Number 3, Clint Brooks. Number 5 is Joe Trejo. Number 6, Jonathan Escobar. Number 7 is Gonzalo Bonilla. Number 8 is Kyle Aberly. Number 9, Roger Doherty. Number 10, J.C. Bates. Number 11 is Rigo Pardo. Number 13, Remy Rodriguez. Number 15, Jackie Ford. Number 16, Pete Oriole. Number 17 is Nick Sparks. Number 20, B.J. Matthews. And number 21, Matt Stone.
Okay, let's get some.
And it looks like we've had a yellow card issue now against number 22 of the Young Guns, Jorge Lopez. And this is Nick Sparks that's going to handle the free kick. Nice kick by Sparks. Up front now, in front of Tyler. On the move there was Maneri. Into the picture there comes B.J. Matthews with the header and another whistle on the play. One of the Young Guns is down on the field. And he's back up and he's all right. It looks like that was number 2, Ben Crawford, that hit the deck there, but he's up quickly. That ball driven all the way down the line now. Young Guns, nice centering pass right there, but it's picked off by Sparks immediately. Centered again and then driven out by Clint Brooks. Ball stays in bounds, however. Now it's Arsenal's number 7. That's Gonzalo Bonilla, who was after it. And looks like Sparks and Morales are going to handle it from there. Looks like it'll be Morales.
Where'd you get those shoes at, Steve?
Only a cool dude would know where to
Morales' kick, a good line drive kick upfield to about midfield. Crawford handles it there with the header. Tries to get it down the line. It's picked up there by the Arsenal. Arsenal trying to move the ball across midfield. And then driven past the touchline. That should be Arsenal's ball. It will be. Looks like this is Clint Brooks, number 3, that's going to handle it. Brooks goes straight down the line with it towards Maneri. Maneri trying to use his speed to get downfield, and he's picked up there. Good defense, once again, by the Young Guns. That was
Come on, pick up that, son. We need that.
Well done, Roger. Let's go, guys. Get wide, Ryan. Get it outside, Roger. Get the ball outside.
great looking pass work here by the Arsenal. Terrific defense so far by the Young Guns. Ball upfield, picked up there by Tony Perez. And then a shot on goal is met by Morales. Shot, looks like it was Edgar Ramos, number 6, that took that shot.
Go up, Pete. Get over there, Ryan.
Perez chasing the ball into the corner. He's being marked there by number 15, Jackie Ford of the Arsenal. Ford comes out on top of this battle, goes right across field now to Morales with it. Morales will handle it from there. Still.
Okay, now we've got to get a touch.
High kick this time by Morales, all the way across the midfield line. Picked up there by Doherty. Doherty in control now. Touches outside to number 2, that's Joaquin Covarrubias. Covarrubias moving the ball towards midfield now. Goes off to Pardo. Pardo back to Sparks. Sparks and one of his boomers all the way downfield. And nice bicycle kick right there. Good defense by the Young Guns. Once again, that was Crawford, number 2, who showed us some good athleticism there.
No more boomers. Where's your dog? Oh, I thought you yeah, I thought he was. Shit over. Glove of him.
Go, Ryan, go.
Go on the ball, son.
Good, Ryan.
Great D there by number 16, Mike Mays of the Young Guns. Young Guns moving the ball now quite well. Up into the corner now. Tough D by Gonzalo Bonilla, number 7 of the Arsenal. And he wins that battle, gets it over to Sparks. Sparks tries to go all the way upfield with it. Okay, Young Guns ball tossed inside. And then driven upfield by BJ Matthews, number 20 of the Arsenal.
How long were you in those? 13.
Bonilla trying to control it, and that ball is out.
Push it up, yeah.
That was Joe Trejo that returned the ball upfield. Trejo playing some great D today.
Ryan, easy, guy. Come on.
Push it square.
Actually, it was Mario Perez playing the good D for the Young Guns. Okay, we got to get the right number 5 there. Cavarrubias upfield to number 9. That's Roger Doherty. Doherty in the corner now. Doherty tried to control it right in the corner. Is controlling it in the corner there.
You should stop getting there, Con. Say I got it. I know. He called me like that. I know. We got a foul because I said, I got it.
There you go.
I know. And then Ryan's goal.
Nice crossing pass right there by number 7, Gonzalo Bonilla. Sparks turns that one around.
Go on, Roger.
Great ball, biscuit.
Let's push it quickly.
12 defense points.
Take it, go.
Wide.
Matthews with the ball at midfield, gets it across field to Cavarrubias. Cavarrubias now over to Maneri. Maneri on the move, shot on goal is going to be wide to the right. And we're still in a scoreless tie here in the first half.
Referee sub, please.
Composure, Ryan, son.
Subs, please.
Looks like the Arsenal ready to make some substitutions here. It looks like we've got a number of players coming into the game. Looks like Jonathan Escobar, number 6, coming into the game now. Number 8, Kyle Aberle is going to come in. Number 21, Matt Stone. Number 10, J.C. Bates. Lots of substitutions here. Number 5, Joe Trejo coming into the game.
22 wine. Is that some water, Pete?
CD?
22
Looks like Jorge Lopez, number 22 of the Young Guns, is going to take a break now on the other side of the field. And on the move is Cavarrubias. Cavarrubias goes off to Pardo. Pardo tries to go into the corner towards number 5, Trejo. Trejo hits the deck, and we've got a whistle on the play.
Let's go, Clint. Move.
Yeah. That's what we call the game.
In the air. Good cross, and the header was by number 11, Rigo Pardo, but not good enough. It looks like Mario Perez is going to handle the goal kick now for the Young Guns. Nice kick by Perez all the way upfield.
Pick him up, John!
Now across the midfield line, the defense of the Arsenal coming into attention there. Sparks gets a foot on it. Gets the ball upfield without even turning around.
Make sure you're on.
Arsenal looking good coming across the midfield line. Young Guns defense picks things up right there.
Well done, JC.
And that was number 16, Mike Mays, that played the good defense right there. And then from behind, looks like J.C. Bates got called for holding from behind.
He's playing with them.
I know, I'm just saying they call him over 16-1.
That was Mike Mays. Drove the ball upfield. Cavarubias in control now. Cavarubias going down into the corner now towards Clint Brooks. Brooks on the move. Brooks stops, goes back over to Aberly. Aberly back over to Brooks. And another whistle. Perez's kick gets another whistle.
Number 5. 5 ball.
Go on, Joe!
And on the move now is J.C. Bates. Bates going at it down there with Mays.
Referee, what about the push?
Come on, Scott. Pick it up, guys. Let's go, guys.
Hands in the middle of his back.
Once again, Perez. Perez's kick upfield. Stopped right there by Crawford. Crawford goes across the midfield line with it. Sparks picks it up there, then Cavarubias. Cavarubias turns things around. Nice move there by Cavarubias. And he's going to go down towards the corner again, towards Trejo. Trejo on the move. Out of goal is Tyler. And Perez now takes control. Crawford up towards midfield. Vanderpool now. Vanderpool on the move. Hits the deck. And the whistle. Looks like they're going to call Pardo, number 11, for the Arsenal for that. So it'll be Young Guns ball. Still no score here in the first half for a free kick. The Arsenal end of the field.
Pick up close, Rigo. That's it. Pick up close there. High pressure, high pressure. High pressure, Joseph!
Vanderpool's kick stays right in the center of the field. Is returned by the Arsenal defense right away. To Cavarubias now. Cavarubias being held just a tad there by Levi Hansen. No call on the play. Driven back across midfield line by Ramos. And Morales will come into the picture and knocks this one out. So it'll be Young Guns ball at about the midfield line.
Let's go, Jay. Hands down, man.
It looks like number 21, Matt Stone, is called there for holding. And this ball will go to the Young Guns for the free kick. Let's see who's going to handle this. I see Tony Perez lining up as if he might handle it. Perez is going to handle it. It's up high. And nice play there by Morales, getting up real high and tapping that ball outside the post. And that was a dangerous kick right there by Perez. Great shot by Perez. We talked to Coach Hernandez before the game about some of his young guns here. He says that Perez is probably the strongest shooter on the team, and you can see evidence of that right there. This is Matt Vanderpool now. And Morales quickly comes out of goal and picks that one up.
Well done, Joe.
7 wide, 7 wide. 6 wide. 6 wide cross line.
Go on, Joe.
Arsenal ball on the move downfield now. Good defense once again right there by Mario Perez, number 5.
7 wide. To 12 wide.
Get after him, Matt. Get after him. Get tackle.
On the move right there, Jason Jones, number 13 of the Young Guns, is tripped up and gains the whistle. And a yellow card is issued to the Arsenal, but we don't know exactly what player.
Won't you bring me one too? Thank you, there, bud. Put some mustard on it.
And the kick there by Ramos is up high and picked off by Morales. So we're still scoreless here in this first half.
Well done, Rigo.
Arsenal ball, Covarrubias in control. Goes across the midfield line. Covarrubias has shown us some nice, quick footwork so far today. And crossed there by Escobar. Now it's outside here to Pardo. Pardo goes over to Aberley. Aberley in the far corner. Good defense there by number 17, John Mullen of the Young Guns. And another whistle. It's going to be Arsenal's ball. Looks like Aberley will handle it. Now Aberley's going to run out of there now, and J.C. Bates is going to come in.
Okay, work hard, Clint.
Bates made first team CIF. Kicks it inside. Nice kick inside. Young Guns trying to get it out of there. And looks like they're going to go past the end line with that. That should bring up a corner kick now for the Arsenal.
Rigo, work hard to that near post, son. There we go.
Covarrubias gets this one up high, a little bit past goal. And coming out of the goal is Max Tyler. He picks that one off. And we're still scoreless here in the first half. Celtic Cup. This is the Saturday afternoon of the Celtic Cup, the first day of competition for this age group. And this is one of the qualifying games. Jonathan Escobar tosses this one inside.
Sub wide. Number 7 out.
Looks like Tony Perez is going to take a break on the sidelines now for the Young Guns. And we'll try to get a read on who that is coming in for Perez.
Elbow. Elbow. Take it, Joaquin. Take it.
Come on, ref!
Okay. Looks like Covarrubias wanted that ball, but it didn't work. Okay, that was number 8, Claudio Barone, who came running in now for the Young Guns just a moment ago.
What happened? He didn't even get that.
6 for the ball.
Middle, the middle, man.
22.
On the move now, number 22, Jorge Lopez. Shot by Lopez is wide to the right. Now Lopez down hurt momentarily, but he's back up quickly.
Go get me a hot dog.
That guy's like laying out in the...
That's all right. Go get me 6 white.
Damn dirty. They're not
Two.
even...
Go get me a hot dog.
Here, take one.
And it looks like Edgar Ramos is going to handle the corner kick now for the Young Guns. Ramos's kick is low and outside. And shot on goal much too high and way gone. And that'll bring up a goal kick now for the Arsenal. Still no score here in the first half.
Play off of him, Ryan.
Aberley with the ball now, trying to drive down the line. And lots of hustle there by the Young Guns, but they got the Arsenal gets the whistle on that play. So it's Arsenal's ball, and it's J.C. Bates.
Joaquin is wide open, JC.
Bates is going to handle the free kick now for the Arsenal.
Okay, we'll take it down there.
And that is Jason Jones with the header that knocks that one out of bounds. The ball will remain with the Arsenal. Giving chase right now, Clint Brooks, number 3.
Rigo, get in there, Rigo. Rigo, be the big man, Rigo.
Brooks gets his throw up high. And the shot on goal is picked off by Tyler. Great play there by Max Tyler. Arsenal's Clint Brooks outside with it now. Tries to center. Can't do so, and another whistle on the play. And it looks like a handball has been called against the Arsenal, so it will be Edgar Ramos's ball and the Young Guns' ball. Ramos upfield with it. Claudio Baron has it picked away. And now it's Covarrubias who's controlling it at around the midfield area. Covarrubias past Bates over to Aberley. Aberley on the move now. Aberley stops. Back upfield to Covarrubias. Covarrubias marked there by Ramos. Aberley in control. Ball up high in front of Tyler. Tyler can't control it. Tyler's got to go now. He grabs it. Tyler all the way upfield with it. Up to the midfield area. Quite a battle and a lot of pushing going on here. Pushing's being called against Arsenal. It was Arsenal's number 6, Jonathan Escobar, that gets called for the push there, so it's Young Guns' ball.
Go, Matt!
22.
And nice shot right there off the post. An open goal. Morales comes out of the goal. And an open goal shot goes right off the post.
Got some skills.
And the Young Guns very disappointed on that play. They had Morales out of the goal. And we're still in a scoreless tie here in this first half. Young Guns on the move now. This is number 2, Ben Crawford. Over to Claudio Baron. And all the way upfield now, giving it a chase to that ball is J.C. Bates. Bates can't get there in time. That'll go out.
Hey, don't. Come on side, JC. Right, Nick. Play hard, Nick.
Holy cow. Did you see that? Number 13, Jason Jones, is just driven into the turf by Nick Sparks, number 17. Sparks throwing his weight around a little bit on the right in front of our cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Saw it coming, didn't you? The guy was going to challenge Nick. I don't think so.
Nice looking move there by Kyle Aberle. Aberle is the first team CIF Southern this year out of Notre Dame High School. Also the Skyline League MVP. Jones shot wide to the left. Nice move there by Jones, number 13 of the Young Guns.
Jonathan. Matt, you take him.
Injured player.
Matt.
Okay, one of the Young Guns now hopping off the field, trying to see who that is. It looks like it's number 6, Edgar Ramos. Ramos sits down on the sideline. We'll get back to him later on, see how he's doing.
Go, Riggs, go.
Barron. Picked up by Covarrubias. Covarrubias now up to Pardo. Trejo hits the deck. Pardo. Over to Brooks. Brooks upfield now. And it looks like that's Crawford that knocks it up towards the midfield line.
19 white tells us that's 19.
Looks like that's off Alejandro Vivas, number 19 of the Young Guns. And another yellow card has been issued against Sparks, it looks like. No, it looks like it was argued against... actually, it was issued to Clint Brooks, I believe, number 3 of the Arsenal, for arguing a call. There was no pushing or shoving or tripping or anything, just I think some lip for the referees. Got Brooks the yellow card there. And that is the end of the first half, and it's been a scoreless half. Once again, it's the Sacramento United Young Guns nothing, and the Alta Loma Arsenal nothing. We'll be back with 35 more minutes of Celtic Cup soccer in just a few moments. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions.
Right back to the right side. Let's open it up. Okay, open up their defense. Get them wide. Make those shots when you got the opportunity. In the midfield, start alternating. Who's going to make the run? Forward. Come back. Pick up. Okay? Especially like on goal kicks, corner kicks. You got to drop back and receive the ball. You're pushing up too far forward, and there's no midfield, so you got to help out. Okay? Go. Straight to the penalty spot. Where you got to go. Get fouled or you get the goal.
Dígale que saludos para el papá de su otro hijo.
Oh, no, ya tengo mis 2 hijos ahí. El que meta gol, el otro es usted. You mustn't poke the referee. Stay away from it. Yeah. Just don't say. Don't say anything. It can't happen. Don't say anything. We do have to go after this.
Let's go, boys. Come on now, man.
We're going to be very physical.
Real tape it again.
Kyle.
All right, we're underway now, second half. Once again, a scoreless tie here between the Arsenal and the Young Guns. And, of course, we've switched sides now. The Arsenal in blue will be moving from right to left on your screen. And the Young Guns in the white unis will be moving from left to right.
7 kids, white.
And that's Tony Perez that drives the ball all the way down to the far corner. Giving chase down there is Jackie Ford along with Jason Jones. Sparks kick all the way upfield to Cavarubias now.
Come on, Raj, turn. You got Rigo next to you.
That's Brooks. Defense there by Perez. Actually, that was Mario Perez. Goes up to Tony Perez. Across the midfield line now to Jones. And the trip and the push called against the Young Guns. Ball driven downfield now. Cavarubias all over the field today. Alone right now, number 2. Stops the dribble. Whistle called against the Young Guns. Looks like this will be Bonilla's ball. Bonilla with the free kick, number 7. They're going to go over to Cavarubias now? No, they're going to let Sparks handle it, number 17.
Joaquin, get around the goal so you can shoot it. Joaquin, get in the middle, man.
Sparks, high kick up front. Jones is there with the header. Gets it out here to Ramos. Ramos upfield with it now. Picked off there by Jackie Ford. And Ford's kick is out. And it looks like it'll be handled there by Mike Mays, number 16 of the Young Guns. Mays with the throw in. Mays inside to Ramos. Ramos across the midfield line. Picked there by Sparks. Sparks big kick downfield. And tripped up is number 9. That's Roger Doherty. Looks like a Munkus that gets called for that, number 12. Okay.
Not done.
Brooks now. Brooks into the corner to Cavarubias. Cavarubias dribbles into the center. Shot on goal. And picked off by Tyler. Tyler handles that one pretty easily. Goes upfield now to Ramos. And Crawford knocks this one out.
Rush down deep. All right, Jeremy, your ball.
All the way down to Morales now. Morales is out of goal. Jones coming into the picture. Morales bobbles it momentarily, and Jones almost gets himself a freebie. But Morales comes away with the ball. Nice high kick across midfield line on the fly. Picked up there by Claudio Barone. Barone upfield now to Munkus. Munkus showing us some good speed there. And that ball goes up too high. And in back of the goal, we're still scoreless here in the second half. There's a nice shot right there of Nick Munkus running back downfield. Munkus may be the fastest member of these Young Guns. Jorge Lopez, number 22, back onto the field.
Stay on it, Arsenal. Roger, expect Pete to win that ball.
Take that Jorge Lopez.
Ford tosses it inside, gets it inside to Brooks. Brooks across the midfield line. Arsenal on the move now, downfield. Some pushing and shoving going on down there. Doherty is dragged down to the grass. The call goes against the Young Guns. That'll bring up a free kick for Doherty and the Arsenal.
16 white defense there.
That was Mike Mays that dragged Doherty down to the ground. They bring Sparks upfield now. They handle the free kick. Sparks sees Brooks on the move towards goal, and that is in goal. Tyler couldn't get up high enough, misjudged that one. And Sparks with the free kick from way outside sneaks one in to the corner of the net. Past Tyler and the Young Guns, and the Arsenal have the 1-0 lead. Take another look at that one. We didn't expect that at all. But Sparks with a good strong leg. And I don't know what happened to Tyler in that play. It looks like he may have just misjudged a little bit. The kick was high. It was a nice kick by Sparks. Tough for Tyler to handle.
Well done, Gonzo. Good. Pete, run him down, son. Run him down. Come on, Roger, move. Pressure the ball, guys.
Vanderpool. Upfield with it, goes over to Lopez, and another whistle.
Free kick, 7-1.
This is Tony Perez. Perez with the low kick. Sparks is right there, knocks it back upfield. Cavarubias across the midfield line with it. Munkus is after it there. Then Perez comes into the picture. Mario Perez, that is. Ball free now. Looks like Jeremy Morales is going to come out of goal and pick this one up.
Pick it up this time, Jeremy. Come on, Rog.
Jones and Matthews going at it in the far corner now. And that ball goes past the touchline and out. Looks like it'll go over to the Young Guns.
United across!
Perez in control now, being marked right there by Clint Brooks. And this will bring up a corner now for the Young Guns. It looks like they've got Edgar Ramos out there in the corner. Ramos, nice kick right up front. Ball up high over the top of the net and out. Looks like that's off the Arsenal again, so it should bring up another corner kick for the Young Guns. Okay, it looks like this is going to be Levi Henson, the junior from Christian Brothers High School. Henson's kick up high, and the Arsenal's right there with the header. Ball coming right towards our mics. Looks like Cavarubias is going to be there to pick this one up. Cavarubias goes down to Doherty. Doherty over to Bonilla. And we've got a Young Gun player, number 5. Mario Perez is down and hurt on the field. He is not getting up quickly. Action continues, however. Cavarubias out into the corner to Bonilla. Bonilla crosses, shot wide to the left by Doherty. Great looking play there by the Arsenal. And we're going to have a referee's timeout while one of the Young Guns is looked after. It is indeed Mario Perez, the junior. The Arsenal in the lead here, 1-0 in the second half. And there's Perez being led off the field right there by looks like that's Coach Hernandez.
Nick, that guy's real quick. He can't be caught up. Let's go, Kyle.
Number 6, White.
Okay, off Brooks. Ramos picks that one up. Sparks. Sparks gets some power into the kick. Doesn't need a lot of time to warm up for it either. Covarrubias. Covarrubias goes over towards Pardo. Brooks.
Defense 6 white. 6 white.
Good defense there by Ramos of the Young Guns. Doherty. Doherty goes into the corner with it and is called for a holding from behind.
Off of 16. 16 white. Kick.
And this is Mike Mays.
13.
Ramos across midfield. Sparks. Sparks with the left foot. Drives it up. Covarrubias gets it up to Bonilla. Bonilla trying to turn the corner, can't do so, and another whistle. Nice defense there by Matt Vanderpool of the Young Guns, number 10. And this is Munkus now. Munkus held from behind momentarily, gets the whistle. Young Guns ball. Looks like they called Pete Oriole for the hold there. Munkus' kick, nice kick all the way upfield. Jones tries to grab it, can't. Jones after it now. Ford. Barone runs past it. And it's driven all the way upfield now. On the move is Oriole. Oriole tripped, wants the call, doesn't get it. Young Guns ball. Perez drives it upfield. And it's 8-on-8 right there. Aberly on Barone.
Number 6.
Munkus drives it across the midfield line. Now Ramos. And from behind into the picture comes Pardo to take it away from Ramos. And now it's Arsenal ball up to Covarrubias. Covarrubias tries to get it back. But it's taken away by the Young Guns and then driven across the midfield line. Perez up to Barone. Barone across midfield. Picked off there by the Arsenal. Driven downfield. Nothing there but Perez in white uniforms. Out past the touch line. Substitution called for by the Arsenal now.
What's wrong, Gonzo?
Okay, Gonzalo Bonilla out of the game momentarily for the Arsenal. Into the game now, J.C. Bates, number 10.
Right halfback, right? Keep it up, Arsenal.
Arsenal in the lead, 1-0.
No call.
Aberly on the move over into the corner to Bates. Bates, Barone trying to meet him there. Nice cross, and the good D there by the Young Guns. Now Covarrubias tries to get it back towards the corner. Barone is there. Big kick by Barone out towards midfield. Jones, nice header downfield. Past Sparks. On the move now is number 11, Henson. Henson trying to go out to the corner to get that ball. Matthews after it there. Matthews can't get there in time. Nice kick there. Looks like that was Crawford who made a nice left-footed kick, but it's picked off easily by Morales. Morales' kick goes out to midfield.
14.
Munkus trying to get there, drags Bates down to the ground, no call. Coach Lucy of the Arsenal wants a call on that play. Blatant hold and then dragged down to the ground.
Go on, Roger. Keep your hands down.
Ramos, cross midfield. Crawford down towards the corner where Jones is at. Jones being met there by Sparks and Covarrubias. Jones crosses. Shot on goal is blocked right there by Matthews. Another shot on goal blocked again, this time by Morales. And narrowly avoiding the goal right there is the Arsenal defense. And this will bring up a corner now for the Young Guns. It looks like they got Henson handling it. Nice kick by Henson. Into the picture there comes Jones, tries to head it into the goal, and he's down and hurt. Looks like we've had some head contact down near the goal there. Jones is down, and one of the Arsenal players, and we can't see who. Arsenal in the lead, 1-0 here. Okay, we're ready to resume play. Everybody's up and okay. Nobody hurt, just a head collision, which can be very painful, but nobody seriously hurt. Jones was up quickly.
Sub-white. 11 out.
Looks like Levi Henson is going to take a break on the sideline for a while. And back into the game is number 5, Mario Perez. Good to see Perez back into the game. He went out injured just a few moments ago. There's Perez with the ball now. Nice work there. Great hustle right there by number 16, Pete Oriole. About 19 minutes remain. Oh, narrowly averted disaster there for the Arsenal. Lots of young guns into the picture now, converting on the Arsenal goal. Arsenal in the lead, 1-0 here. But in these last few moments, we've seen a lot of pressure from the young guns up front against that Arsenal defense. Corner kick now. Edgar Ramos is going to handle it. Number 6 for the young guns. Perez into the picture. Jones can't get there in time. Ball too low. Munkus kick up high. Hernandez is there. Morales is there and picks that one off. Jones running into the picture at the last second. Can't get there in time. Morales kick all the way downfield over the head of Bates. Outside here to Aberle. Aberle in control. Cross to Pardo. Gets past Pardo. Pardo goes back to number 15, Jackie Ford. Ford on the move. Gets the ball up to Doherty. Doherty has it taken away. Looks like that was Bradshaw, or actually it was Mays that takes it away. Ramos. Barone.
Go, JC.
To Munkus.
Come on, Peter. Come on, guys. Oh, good job.
Cavarubius with the good defense there. And the call's going to go against J.C. Bates and the Arsenal.
Back up, JC. Back up.
Munkus at midfield. Bates crawling all over Munkus. And Bates is going to get called again.
Back up. What game? Come on, guys.
And Morales picks this one off easily. Once again, Jones running into the picture there.
Come on, Watch game. Let's go.
And it looks like that was Dirty that was dragged down to the ground. Barone with the header. And the action here is fast and furious. We got Clint Brooks now chasing this ball down. Look at the hustle there by Ramos, number 6.
Roger, help him.
Of the young guns. He goes back over to
16.
Mike Mays. Dirty comes into the picture, takes it away from Mays and wins the ball for the Arsenal.
BJ. BJ.
Looks like the Arsenal's ready to bring in Ryan Maneri and Jonathan Escobar.
Yeah, bitch.
Running off the field now, number 20, BJ Matthews for the Arsenal. Arsenal in the lead, 1-0 here. About 14 minutes remain in regulation time. Now that's not official. And Tyler had a goal. Tyler misses it. Arsenal in the lead, 2-0. Another strange looking play. Tyler came out of goal and just didn't land on that baby. And it just slowly rolls into goal past him.
Nice work, guys. Good job.
Arsenal in the lead, 2-0 now. Officially, we've got about 14 minutes remaining in this game. Arsenal in the lead now over the Young Guns by a score of 2-0. And that goal even stranger than the first.
Jason kept it through that one guy.
Kyle, you gotta get to the ball. You guys are quick.
Get it out, Kyle.
And that's Perez, who gives a kick downfield, but just bounding towards Morales. Morales picks this one off easily.
Keep working hard. Keep working hard. Win that, Pete. Come on, Pete. JC, get over there. Go on, Roger.
Oriole with the header up to Doherty. Doherty hits the deck and gets the whistle.
Well done, Roger.
And it looks like the whistle's going to go against Vanderpool, number 10 of Sacramento. Sparks upfield now to handle the free kick. Last time he had a free kick from this distance, he knocked it right into the corner of the net. This time about the same area, up high. Tyler's there over the top. Ryan Maneri, number 1, running into the game now for the Arsenal. Coming off the field for a break, looks like it's Joaquin Covarrubias taking a break. Now here's Jones with the ball down in front of the net. Look at that shot. But it's wide to the right. Nice shot there by number 13, Jason Jones.
Jonathan, make that guy your player. Hey, referee, sub please. Clint.
Another substitution for the Arsenal. Looks like number 21, Matt Stone, is going to run into the game now.
Good job, Clint.
Nice goal, buddy.
Good job, Clint. Good job, Clint.
Looks like Clint Brooks is going to take a break for a while on the sidelines for the Arsenal. Here's Sparks. Kick up field, picked up there by Crawford.
Go on, Kyle. Good night, son. Well done.
17.
Mullen tosses the ball inside now. Young Guns need to get something rolling here. Ball up high, and Morales comes out of goal, gets up high, and picks that one up. Nice play by Morales. Goes outside to Doherty with it now. Doherty meets Mays over there on the far sideline. Ball goes right down the line. Barone and Ford. Actually, that's Oriole that's mixing it up over there. Barone and Oriole both hit the deck. No whistle on the play. Sacramento defense trying to get the ball out of their own end. Bates running around out there showing some good hustle. And Mays gets the ball across the midfield. Now it's out past the touchline. Looks like that'll be Arsenal ball. Ford will handle it. Hands it off to Doherty. Doherty looking inside. Doherty goes all the way inside to Oriole.
Good job.
Oriole gets called for the push. Sacramento ball. Arsenal in the lead here by...
Give him help, Jackie. Well done, John.
Okay, we mentioned a few moments ago that Joaquin Covarrubias was coming out of the game. Actually, Covarrubias still out there. Sparks with the defense. It was actually Rigo Pardo that had taken a break on the sideline for a while. Cavarubias has stayed in. Now it looks like Coach Lucy is going to give Joe Trejo another shot inside. Trejo getting ready to come into the game. Doherty on the move now towards the midfield line. Hit from behind, stays on his feet. Doherty goes across now to Maneri. Maneri tries to get it inside back to Doherty. It's blocked right there by number 12. That's Nick Munkus.
Throw the ball in. You ready, Joe?
Yeah.
Halfway line, be ready.
Doherty gets this one up high and over the back of the net. Past the end line. That'll bring up a goal kick for Sacramento. They're down by a score of 2-0. We got about 8 minutes remaining. And we've got Joe Trejo now, number 5, coming into the game for the Arsenal.
Good job, son.
Hey, Matt, win it now, Matt.
Kyle Aberle taking a break on the sideline now.
Good try, man. Good try.
Stone gets a foot on it. Sacramento gets it back across the midfield line.
Stay with him, Joe.
Well done, Jackie.
Well done, Jackie.
What the hell?
And now the whistle. Sacramento ball.
Early work game, early.
Cavarubias. Intended for Doherty, but past the touchline. Sacramento ball. Sacramento was putting good pressure on the Arsenal a little while back, and it was pretty consistent pressure for a while there. But lately that has ebbed. And on the move now is Jonathan Escobar down into the corner. Munkus is there to meet him, and this kick is up high and past the goal.
That was real pretty. Real pretty.
Much better, son.
And Jones,
Jonathan, well done, son. Well done.
looks like Escobar gets called for pushing Jones from behind. Trejo stops it with the chest. Shot on goal is going to be wide to the left. Looks like Morales will come out and handle this.
Hey.
He's an out, Joe. Don't worry about it.
What do you need?
One more goal. Good call. Let's go, Matt. Come on.
Sparks' kick upfield is picked up there by Cavarubias. Gets past Munkus. Munkus now giving chase. Goes down into the corner towards Jones. Jones is tripped up from behind by Escobar. And now Escobar is going to stay down on the field for a while, hurt.
How much does he weigh? Like, a lot.
He sticks with you pretty good for a puppy.
Go on, Pete. Get ready, JC. Come on, Ryan, let's go.
Oh, flying into the picture there. Number 15, Jackie Ford of the Arsenal. But that's Sacramento's ball at midfield. Ball up high. Jones, nice header. And this looks like another shot on goal is picked off there. Good defense by Morales once again. And about 3 minutes remaining now, unofficially. Doherty goes upfield with it. Picked up there by Trejo. And that was Tony Perez who knocks the ball towards the corner. Tyler comes out of goal and knocks this past the touchline, past Doherty. And unless something miraculous happens in the next 2.5 minutes, the Arsenal is going to advance in this tournament.
I think he means blue, Red. BJ. Go, Sonny, go. Oh.
Sacramento on the move now downfield. Jones there. And out of goal comes Morales. Good defense there by Trejo.
Good job, Joe.
Tying up Jones, who was flying downfield and looking dangerous. Cavarubias, after the collision with Vanderpool, gets called. Sacramento ball. Time running out on the Young Guns, however.
Referee, I have an injured player. Can I pull him out? Right here. BJ.
Number 20, BJ Matthews back into the game. Through the legs of Doherty, and the shot all the way downfield. Nice kick right there by Crawford, but Morales is all over that. Matt Stone has come out of the game for the Arsenal now. Looks like he's got a sore right leg. He's over on the sidelines here taking a look at it. Bates gets this one up to Munkus. Munkus with the bicycle kick gets it nicely down the line. Arsenal players there. That's Matthews that handles that. And this is Vanderpool who's on the move. And that is it. The game is over. And the Alta Loma Arsenal has come away with the victory here in the Celtic Cup over the Sacramento United Young Guns by a score of 2-0. And we had two odd-looking goals in this game. The first one on a free kick from way outside by Nick Sparks. It was an odd-looking one. And then later on, just a slow roller went right past Tyler in the goal for the Young Guns. Tyler, I guess, misjudged that second one, and it goes rolling into the goal. Second goal for the Arsenal, and they come away with the victory. Two teams line up and exchange some pleasantries out at midfield line. And you got to hand it to the Arsenal. Good-looking team out there, fast and aggressive. And once again, playing up a year. They came away with the Celtic Cup last week for U16. And this is an under-16 team that's come out here and beat another under-17 team in this tournament, and they are going to advance. So our congratulations to them for playing up a year and advancing in this tournament. And on last week's victory, we'll be back with some interviews with all the guys in the Arsenal, at least as many guys as we can get off the Arsenal in a few moments. Once again, Arsenal comes away with a 2-0 victory. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. Steve Farrell here for George Langevin Productions. We got two of the Arsenal players here. I got Joaquin Cavarubias and Pete Oriel. And we'll start with Joaquin. Joaquin, you were all over the field today. And you seem to be having, free reign out there. I mean, are you used to being pressured a little bit more, or is that the kind of ball you usually play?
Well, you have to move around a lot in order to get the ball, and my partner inside, Rigo, helped me out a lot, give me opening, and that enabled me to open up and get the balls and run around like I did.
Okay, I was a little curious about what happened on that second goal. Can you describe what happened to me on that, Joaquin? It just seemed to roll through unopposed. What happened?
Yeah, our forward, J.C. Bates, had a great move on, beat 3 guys, I think, and was able to slip it in. And that was real fortunate for us.
Okay, and right over here I've got Pete Oriel. Pete, you guys are playing up now. You guys are normally a U16 club, and now you're playing U17. Last week you won this. Now you play up. So explain to me how that works. I mean, how often do you guys do that?
Well, we're trying to get ready for the Dallas Cup. It's a real big tournament here in the U.S., and we just needed to get some more matches in under our belt, so we decided to play back-to-back Celtic Cups. That's about it, trying to get ready for the big Dallas Cup. It's a big tournament.
Okay, and you're heading out there when?
Spring break.
Okay, so is that next weekend?
That'll be next weekend.
Okay, so you're looking forward to traveling a little bit?
Yeah, there'll be a lot of college coaches out there. It'll be a pretty big tournament. We should have everyone healthy. We had a couple, one of our forwards, Remy, was unhealthy today, and he adds a little bit more spice to the game. And but hopefully we'll be healthy and do good in Dallas.
Okay, fellas, do you have any idea who your next opponent's going to be here in this tournament?
No, I really don't know. We'll just have to come out and see.
No idea, Joaquin?
No.
Pete, any idea?
I think we're going to end up playing Aguilas from down in San Diego.
Are you fairly familiar with them?
Yeah, I played them against a couple of the guys in high school. Pretty skillful Mexican team, and we'll just have to come out and play them strong.
Okay. Fellas, thanks for coming on with us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm here now with goalkeeper Jeremy Morales and J.C. Bates of the Arsenal. And we'll start off with Jeremy. Jeremy, there was a couple of tough plays you had to make today. Were those guys putting some pressure on you for a while there, or how'd you feel back there? Did you feel confident today?
Yeah, but our defense was making a lot of mistakes that they shouldn't have made. We had a pretty sloppy game in the back, but we just luckily came out with no goals.
Okay, you got a big guy back there helping you out, Sparks, huh?
Yeah, he's pretty much like our wall.
Yeah.
He'll win everything in the air and mostly everything on the ground.
All right. And JC, now you scored the second goal of the game, and what happened on that play? The ball looked like it rolled through like at 3 miles an hour. What did you do on that play?
Well, it was kind of a lucky play. I received the ball, and I juked one or two people, but at the end I just little toe and it went between the legs, and then I was open and I just touched it to the side of the goalkeeper.
Okay, now what was the goalkeeper doing? Was it a misdirection or something?
He was coming out at me, and I slid it by him on the ground, and there's no way he wasn't expecting it.
Right. So there's really nothing he can do on that play. Okay, fellas, you guys are playing up 1 year, and you are going to be out here again tomorrow. Playing up 1 year, is that something you're used to, JC?
Yeah, I am. I'm usually 79. I should be playing in this age group, but since I'm young enough, I'm a young 79, I could drop down to 80. So I'm pretty used to it, especially in the high school level. We're trying to get toughened up for the Dallas Cup coming up next weekend.
Right, we heard about that.
Yeah, we're trying to get real prepared. We've been playing back to back. Legs are getting real wobbly.
Right, real tired.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about you, Jeremy? You don't get much help in the goal. Do you have a backup goalkeeper on this club?
Nuh-uh.
No, so it's just you?
Yeah.
What happens if you get hurt?
We have a few people that play on the field that can do a pretty good job in goal.
Okay.
And if we need them, we'll put them in.
Okay, did you ever get hurt this year?
No.
All right, so you're out there every game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Angel's lifting shoulder.
What's that again, JC?
An angel's on his shoulder.
Okay. Fellas, congratulations. Thanks for coming on with us.
Thanks,
Good luck tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. We're here now with a couple of the young guns. I've got John Mullen and Max Tyler here. We'll start off with John. John, you came into the game. You guys looked real good for a while there, okay? And then all of a sudden a couple of things went wrong. Can you tell me what happened exactly?
We just had a mental breakdown and stuff. Like when we missed that one goal, we just had a mental breakdown and our team just fell apart from there.
Okay, what's in store for you guys now as far as this tournament is concerned? You're not automatically eliminated, or what happens now? Do you know what works?
I think if we win tomorrow, we have another game or something like that.
Okay, so you still have a shot of emerging out of your bracket?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Do you understand how this works, Max? I'm still trying to figure it out.
We have a game tomorrow morning, and if we win, I think we go on for the consolations finals for 3rd or 4th place.
Okay. So, Max, now there was another goal that kind of just rolled in. What happened on that play? I was kind of wondering about it. I tried to call it, but I didn't really see what happened.
The guy dribbled through our whole team pretty much. I mean, it's embarrassing, but that's what he did.
Well, it's not that bad.
I mean, and then just put it in. He took the shot from about probably 3 feet from the 18, just pretty close, and then just rolled in, low shot.
Okay. And then on, so what do you guys have in store now? Do you know who you're going to face next tomorrow?
We play some team from Boise, Idaho, or something like that. I guess.
That's all you know so far? Anything else? Do you know anything else about him, Max?
I have nothing. I don't know anything about him.
Okay. Now you guys are all the way down here from Sacramento. How often does your team travel?
A lot. We went to Phoenix last month. We're going to Oregon in June. We're going to Colorado in July. And
Seattle.
Yeah, I think we're going to Seattle.
You like traveling?
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun for the team.
I bet. Johnny, you like traveling around this much?
Yeah.
Okay, it is a lot of fun. I didn't get to travel around that much in high school. Okay, so what's in store after this tournament for you guys?
State Cup.
Yeah, State Cup next weekend.
Okay.
Up in Sacramento for us, for once.
Looking forward to that? John?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fellas, thanks for coming on. And we'll be seeing you again. We'll be around all tournament long, so good luck to you guys.
All right, thanks.
All right. We're here now with Young Guns head coach Alvaro Hernandez and number 6, Edgar Ramos. And we'll start with Coach Hernandez. Coach, you guys played those guys pretty much even. They had kind of 2 freaky goals. So what happened out there? Was there anything else that, otherwise you played them real even. So what went wrong? What happened on those 2 goals?
Well, I think what happened was that we didn't capitalize on their mistakes, and unfortunately they capitalized on our mistakes. And, whoever makes the fewest mistakes usually wins, and that's what happened.
Okay, Coach, I was just talking to a couple of guys. They say you guys travel around a lot, and that's fun for these guys at such a young age. When you were in high school, did they travel around as much when you were playing soccer?
I think it went about a 30-mile radius. That's as far as we went.
Right. That's
we didn't get very far at all. So this is a lot of fun. I think they really enjoy it, and it's really good for their development, soccer-wise, and just maturity level, too, because they're going out, getting to see different places and so forth. And some of these guys don't get a chance to travel very much, on their own.
Right.
So it's a good opportunity for them.
What's the difference now, Coach? Is there larger budgets for the teams that enable you to do this, or just more tournaments, or what's the difference nowadays?
Well, we have to do a lot of fundraising. This is not an inexpensive sport when you start traveling. Right. You have to consider where you're going to stay. You have the fees that you have to pay for each tournament. And we try to minimize the cost by conducting a lot of fundraisers and doing this and that, to raise money for the team. And it's a team effort. So that's really what we do, and that's why we do it, because we have such high expectations of ourselves as a team. And we're really looking forward to traveling and getting exposure for a lot of our guys on coaches, for other coaches, college coaches, and so forth.
Mm-hmm. And over here, Edgar, we've been ignoring you so far. Edgar, you're one of the few seniors on the team. You're from Elk Grove High School. You're playing for their team there as well?
Yeah, I'm playing for them right now.
Okay. Do you got any of the other guys on the team here from that high school?
No.
You're all by yourself here?
All by myself.
Okay. Seems to be a lot of guys from the Christian Brothers High School. Is that correct? Do you face them ever, in high school ball?
No, we didn't face them this year.
Oh, okay. So what's in store for you after this tournament? I understand you're going to be doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go to community college, Casunas.
Okay. You like the traveling?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah? Okay, do you guys, what do these guys do in the hotel rooms at night, Coach? They cut up and cause a lot of trouble, or what happens?
I certainly hope not. We have a game strategy that we're trying to go over again for tomorrow. A lot of these guys are going to be sore. They played 2 tough games. They've really worked out hard. So they've got to go, maybe get in the hot tub, relax a little bit and get ready for tomorrow morning.
Okay. Edgar, I want to thank you very much for coming on with us. Congratulations on your showing in this tournament, Coach. Right, thank you. Do well tomorrow. All right, and we'll be out here. Hopefully we'll see you around.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks. Okay, we're here now with 3 more of the young guns. I've got Levi Henson here, along with Jason Jones and number 16, Mike Mays. And we'll go to the far side. Levi, you kicked most of the corner kicks from one side, and then you had one of your teammates doing from the other side. What's the reasoning behind that?
Just the side I'm on to take the kick.
Oh, I see. It just happens to be the side you're playing on.
Exactly.
Okay. You like handling the corner kicks?
Yeah, it's all right.
How long have you been doing that?
Since I started playing soccer, I guess.
Okay. I mean, you handle it exclusively yourself, pretty much? Most of the teams you've been on?
Yeah.
Okay, you got a pretty good kick then.
Yeah, I go to this guy right here.
Okay. Now, Jason, I noticed that they were looking for you on some of those. You're one of the taller guys on the team. Do you get up higher than some of these guys?
Yeah, of course, always. Just good with the head. As you can see, I knocked somebody out with my head,
right,
which seemed to hurt a lot. And That's about it.
Now, you got up first, I noticed.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, the other guy stayed down for a little while longer.
Well, because it didn't hurt me that much. You know, I got a hard head. I have a lot of hair, you know. It's padding.
Okay, so today, the game you played against this Arsenal team, I mean, what do you think? I mean, you guys are pretty well matched against them. You just made a couple of mistakes you think made the difference?
A couple of mistakes. Made a lot of mistakes, really. It's just we played a good game except just let down. And after that first goal, it just killed us, and we stopped.
Okay. So you guys really didn't play your game after that first goal, huh?
Nah, we didn't play our game at all.
Okay. And there we were with the video cameras.
Huh?
And there we were with the cameras.
I know. That sucked.
Okay, right over here, Mike Mays. Mike, what was your position out there? I know you played a lot of defense today, right?
Fullback.
Fullback. Okay, so you were on the far side from me. You guys wore your white jerseys. You're driving me crazy. I can't read the numbers on the back.
Yeah.
I don't know who was who. Trying to call the game,
Yeah.
but they were pretty powerful coming downfield. They had pretty good passing game, right? Are they hard to deal with?
Yeah, they're a little hard to deal with, but once you put them down a few times, they don't come back up. So
in other words, you're getting a little physical with those guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
They weren't that tough with you?
No, not at all.
Oh, I see. So is that the way you like to play?
Exactly.
I like the answers. Exactly. Okay, so you guys travel a lot as a team. You like the traveling?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where have you been so far? You freezing?
No, not really.
Okay.
Arizona, Oregon, this tournament, LA. That's about all I can think of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which place you like the best?
Probably Oregon.
Yeah. How come?
Because we whipped everybody over there.
Okay. Well, as far as the environment was concerned, though, you like the way Arizona looks? You like the way Oregon looks? What do you like best?
No, Arizona was terrible. It was
How
all
come?
dirt. It was all dirt. Yeah.
Okay. So you like California the best?
Yeah.
So far. Okay. And Jason, how about you? Just as far as a geography lesson playing soccer, what areas did you like that you visited?
Oregon. I liked Oregon.
How come Oregon?
It was just a lot of green, so the fields were nice, and it was quick soccer though.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's nice and cool up there.
Yeah. I've never been up that way. Levi, what do you like?
Oregon also.
How come?
I don't know. Climate. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like getting away from the arid California climate? Maybe get up to something a little more moist, a little more green?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't been in that kind of environment for a while. I've been out west for a long time. Fellas, I want to thank you very much for coming on. I wish we could have caught you in a victory today, but you guys still look real good. You still got some games coming up. Good luck in the future.
Yeah.
All righty. We're here now with two more young guns. I've got Ben Crawford and Alejandro Vivas, and we'll start on the far side with Ben. Ben, you were playing some mostly defense today. Is that correct?
No, I was playing in the midfield, mostly offense, actually. A little bit of defense, too.
All right. Seems like when the ball came down your end, you were all over it, especially in the first half. What do? You just run to the ball no matter where it is?
I'm not supposed to, but pretty much I do, I guess.
I thought I noticed that, too. And what was the difference in today's game?
I missed a few shots that I should have put in, and I think that kind of broke it down a little bit.
Okay, were you the one that put the ball right off the post that time?
No comment.
Okay, I remember that play. It was a nice kick, right off the post. Okay, Alejandro, what's your position out there?
I was playing on the outside, right and left, halfback, and towards the end of the game, I played a little in the middle. That's pretty much it today.
Okay, we were talking to Mike a few moments ago, Mike Mays, one of your teammates. He was saying he normally likes to play a little bit more physical. For some reason, you guys just didn't play as physical today. He said that team wasn't really tough. Maybe you could have outmuscled them a little bit more. Is that the kind of thing you'd like to see?
Yeah, I like to play physical, but not exactly dirty. I know there's a lot of teams that get into the dirty kind of part of the game, and I know Mike's a real physical player. I played with him at Christian Brothers. He's got his share of whacks. But yeah, today it didn't seem like we were playing exactly as physical as we could. Part of it was a referee. Part of it was just us. So yeah, we could have played a little more physical today.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. That sometimes that happens. You know.
Right. So how about Mike? Mike plays dirty?
No, he doesn't play dirty.
Wait, I got a comment over here. What's this?
Yeah, Mike plays pretty dirty. He has a lot of... When he runs behind, he flips his toes up. But he's a real good player. But he always gets the ball. He always seems to. But yeah, he is pretty dirty.
Okay. Alejandro's more politically correct. How would you describe him?
Mike usually plays physical. Once in a while, his temper gets to him, and you know, throw a little kick here and there. But you know, it's nothing to write home about. But Mike, you know, he can be a little bit of a dirty player, Mr. Temper.
I love this. I love getting the dirt on these guys. Okay, fellas. So you guys are going to travel around a little bit. You like to travel?
Yeah, it can get tiring. I like traveling, but to be honest with you, I like staying at home also.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah, I like staying at home, and I like traveling. It depends also where we travel. We've been to San Francisco and a few other places a couple times, and it's been kind of, it's not really worked out all that great. But actually, I liked Oregon a lot. Oregon was probably our best tournament, I thought. Phoenix was all right, but it was really hot, and I'm not one to be really tolerant of the heat.
Right.
But overall, I like traveling. It's just once in a while you get a little tired, you know, after weekend after weekend.
Right.
But, you know, that's the way it works sometimes.
How about you, Ben? You like the traveling?
I don't like hotels. They're real uncomfortable to sleep in, and when you sleep with my dad, he snores all the time. So, I like going places and playing different teams, but I don't know. I don't like driving and flying and that kind of thing. It doesn't really excite me that much.
Okay. When's the last time you guys spent a weekend up in the area you're from?
Oh gosh, playing soccer?
No, I mean, when's the last time you just spent a weekend at home?
Oh well, we spent last weekend at home,
okay.
but because we hadn't had games or anything in a while since we came back from Phoenix. But that's about it. We have next weekend at home though, so that'd be good.
Okay. Well, fellas, congratulations. I'm glad we got a chance to meet you and cover you. Okay. And I wish the score could have been a little different, but either way, you guys look like a good team. We got some great shots of you. So I appreciate you guys coming on with us. All right. We're here now with team manager Gabriel Vivas, and Gabriel, I want to thank you for all the help you gave us before the game. I didn't know you guys were going to wear white uniforms. I thought you were going to wear red. I came out here today, saw you in red, said fine. All of a sudden you show up in white. I can't read the numbers on the back, so it's tough.
Well, we did that on purpose. we wanted to make life difficult for you. That was the whole idea.
That you sure did, but I think eventually between me and George we got it all together. So you had a couple of strange goals scored against you today, Coach. They both looked odd to me. What was going on out there?
I think the first one was just, things happen. I mean, it was a fluke goal. I think the kid put a little bit of mustard on that ball, and it just happened to get in there. The second one was just a lack of communication, a breakdown. Sometimes, when kids, they wouldn't touch the ball pretty well there for a little bit, and we got a little bit turned around, and they were able to get behind us. Things like that happen. I mean, if we had scored that first goal that we didn't score, right. I think it would have turned the momentum of the game around. I think it would have been a very different mindset on both teams. But, we were pretty tired. 14 players, it's kind of tiring.
Right.
And, but they played hard.
Right. Good-looking team, Coach. You still got some games here tomorrow, and then this team looks like they're just going to travel around the entire country forever. Are you going to be doing all the traveling with them, Coach?
So far I have been, but I don't know. No, we're going to be we'll be back in Sacramento, and then after that, hopefully in Oregon, and I don't know, a couple other places after that. But the idea is to make it. This is one. They've got one more year before they leave high school, and the idea is to give them an experience that they're going to remember.
Well, Coach, you guys are doing a real good job. It's a good-looking bunch of guys. They're funny kids, and I wish you guys had come out on top today. But either way, I'm glad we got to cover your team, and good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Well, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Young Guns came up a little short on the score, but they were pretty long on the humor here in the interviews after the game, which is, a lot of fun. It's always good to talk to everybody. They do a lot of traveling. Good-looking bunch of kids. They got a good sense of humor, and I hope they do well in the rest of the tournament and in the future as well. I want to thank George Langevin for all the help he's been behind the cameras while I threw fits because I couldn't see the numbers. And I want to thank everybody else that helped us out before the game, getting ready, especially the team manager, Gabriel Rivas. So thank you all for tuning in. Once again, this is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions.